And I'm really like trying not to start small talk with you, Joe, because yeah, I'd love to hear how you're doing, how you've been, and what's going on in your life.
Well, talking about getting into the heart for the last month or so, that's been like my chief aim. So, my chief aim, like my own name, I want to know my chief aim like my own name. And I never really did get a chief aim like
Mm.
my own name. I'd forget. But I've been drilling that in. Yeah. So, wow, guys. Yeah, blessed.
Have you found
Missed this
your
call, man. Missed this call.
Have you found your chief aim, or your is it like your purpose that you're looking for being here on planet
Um,
Earth?
no, no, it's just like something to like focus on, you know.
Oh, okay.
'Cause- And like when my mind wanders back to the chief aim,
Yeah.
back to the gain, no blame, 100% responsibility today. Oh, feeling that chi, feeling that, and that's it. Yeah, just choosing to, yeah, just like, yeah, just align into that and just feel that energy. So, yeah, big things going on, beautiful things happening.
Nice.
It's all unraveling in divine timing. Yeah, got some big projects like coming into fruition. Um, because as well, like, yeah. Um, so yeah, just been learning, been listening, been reading, been hitting a lot of the steam room up, been
Nice.
been letting go of a lot of what's no longer serving,
Awesome.
feeling it, choosing to feel it. Um, going into the silence more. Um, I've been making my own AI bots,
Oh,
and so I've been
cool.
creating like super brain bots. So like all the different categories of stuff I'm in because I can basically like upload documents and books into it, and then I can like turn that book and start asking questions to it and getting
Oh,
like
wow.
next level breakdowns. So like a few books I've had Course in Miracles in there, which is a book I've always wanted to get into, but it's like it's just massive. I got it on
Mm.
Audible, but so like for example, I'd go into there and I'd say, right, just give me the steps for a miracle. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, no way. Yeah, Course in Miracles. That's right. It's huge.
Yeah, give me the steps. So and then another thing as well, so it's like all my days, what I'm doing there is just absolutely flipping mad. Like
No way.
I'm a bit like botted out because I've got like bots for all kinds of things. But like another one we created because like yeah, next level manifestation. I ended up like manifesting myself into this like AI mastermind. It's
No
meant to be
way.
it's meant to be 2 grand, and basically I've been talking to him for a while, and I came off a super conscious recode call. Got this like men's call we do like every 2 week, and Michael
Cool.
he had this next level choice, and literally like came at the end of the record, ended the call, spoke to this guy, and he's like, you know what, I'm gonna let you in. Yeah, I'm gonna let you in, right? So he flipping
No
let us
way.
in. And
That's
like now
awesome, man.
I'm on his team as well. Like he's flipping this guy's on it like next levels. So and another thing then we did was we like made like we're big into gene keys, like that book, the gene key system, because basically um it gives us the keys to like that question you were saying, like purpose of life and stuff. It's like that's written in our DNA. So like basically, like me and Craig, we've come up with this thing. It's called like an activation report, and basically just off like the 4 numbers that you get given off the official Gene Keys website, I can take them numbers and create this next level report that goes into life's work, purpose, what you've come here to learn, and then what unlocks your radiance. Yeah. So all my days, it's gone crazy now because like obviously we're gonna make a next level like factory of offers, transformational offers, right? That's like
Uh,
transforming the world, bringing the level of evolution, it's turbo speeds, all right, helping people help themselves, flipping, giving them the
yeah,
keys and the tools to flipping unlock the flipping true potential, right?
yes,
But
yes,
now the people I'm going to be working with, it's like we're not just going to be saying, all right, what would you love to do? You know, we're literally going to be aligning their offers with what is
yes,
the keys hidden in the birthright they were given, the energies that they were born into, the gifts that they've come to bring. Oh my days, it's going crazy
yes,
right
yes,
now.
yes. Oh, wow, wow, wow.
So
Amazing, Joe.
it's getting off the charts. I
Wow.
swear down, like, because I was watching a few of these calls in this AI mastermind, and then after like three of them, like penny dropped. I was like, you know what? And I just started like I'd start chucking documents into the knowledge base and flipping getting next level answers. And I'm like, oh my days.
Wow.
And then but then I swear down when I figured this stuff out with the gene keys, because basically like we're saving people the time, the energy, the money, do you know what I mean? Like because we literally just like it's like giving them a birth certificate, you know, like it's like our birthright.
Yeah.
Wow.
But then check
Oh,
this,
wow.
right? There's like 128 like variations, yeah. So basically, we're compiling this book, right? This is undercover. I shouldn't really be talking about this. I'm meant to just be doing it, but point is, a book that everybody can read, and it's like in it, there's going to be a section for them that's going to
Oh,
be breaking down the keys to,
yeah,
what unlocks the purpose. So yeah, now I'm like literally, all right, it's all coming together like ridiculously. Like got the world's best support to be able to blow things up like with whatever.
yes,
So like we're aligning it up with the universe, but all my days we are blessed
yes.
from multiple angles. Do you know what I mean? My kids are happy, they're booming, they're healthy. Flipping
Yes.
families, I'm flipping getting, I'm getting to the gym. You know, getting my focus on, getting my clarity, got my space back. I'm single. I'm flipping. You
Wow.
know, got my getting my focus on now. But all my days, shit's going crazy, man. Like, and with that Gene Keys thing, I know it's good because Craig's been studying it for 5 years, and he was like, he was getting answers, he was getting cognitions, realizations, that he hadn't even seen himself,
Wow.
you know. So we're just turbocharging it. But like, oh my days, it's just
Oh
it's
my
just
days.
too crazy, man. I swear down, head's gonna blow up.
Oh.
Yay.
But yeah, when we were doing that Jinky thing originally, I swear down, I felt like I was walking on the moon. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And I don't even necessarily believe in the moon landings, but let's not get into that. But I felt like it, mate. I was like, it just was like, because do you know what it felt like? I don't think anybody's even been doing it in the world like this. You know, it literally felt. Do you know what I mean? It just come to me. So we're blessed, man.
Cool.
So that's me. Currently where I'm at,
Wow.
my current reality is flipping next level. You know. But I'll be honest as well. I've been dealing with some sadness and like and whatever. But I'm choosing to acknowledge it, feel it, let go of what's no longer serving. I'm literally like
You found
learning
your
and
strength.
looking.
You found your truth. Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting there, man. We're getting there.
Wow.
We're getting it more and more every day. But
Yeah,
yeah.
I can feel you, brother. Yeah, really. 1000%.
But I've
Wow.
been pretty low key. I've not really been doing much. I've not been doing much lives and that much live streams or making videos. I've just been, but I'm wanting to do that, wanting to come out again. But I'm just wanting to come out with this new thing, you know. So all
Wow.
my days blessed, man. The blessings are raining, man. And yeah, I've been working through some crazy stuff. But I'm just blessed to have the tools that we've got, and just wanna share them, you know. You know,
Wow.
just give it away now. Just give it away. Even like we can have a free community. It's just going to be like way better than any masterminds out there. And then there's
It's
just going to be ways for them to come through. Do you know what I mean? But it's getting crazy even just thinking, talking about it. But I'm loving it. I'm excited, and we're blessed.
wow. Yeah, you're manifesting it through your voice, your word, your intention.
Yeah.
Beautiful to see.
Yeah, man. I've just been literally programming myself. Like, I've just been
Yeah.
listening, been reading. Like, I've not had
Mhm.
massive disruptions to pull me off track,
Yeah.
and you know what I mean. But I've only got myself to like.
Yeah.
Um, it's easy when you've got people giving you shit because then you can just it's because of that.
Mhm. Yeah.
But when it's just yourself, do you know what I mean? I got to take full responsibility. So I'm just glad as well
Yeah.
that I'm
Without
aware of
choice. Yeah.
the power of
Yeah.
responsibility and taking it all, and not blaming, not complaining.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
like they're big to avoid. But then also like opening up and talking about stuff. Like I've done that a bit more. Um, and yeah, but like shifting through it now, and yeah, that's it. Because that's the big key. You know that's what's left out of like the secret and stuff. Like yeah, it's good to focus on what you want in, but like by shifting what's no longer serving, like that is the secret.
You put a lot of action to your words. You know, it's clear to hear that you've chosen learning, growing, expanding, and it's so beautiful to see. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it, man. I
Beautiful.
just that's it. It's just because that's it. I've always been saying like funnel factory, like offer factory. Like, do you know what I mean? I've been transmitting it out, broadcasting it out. Um,
Mm.
but yeah, like I'm flipping. I'm blessed, man, because I'm in this next
Yeah.
level mastermind, and it's just this guy who's just on it on another level. But like the stuff he does in the mindset is just like it's just next level, do you know? And especially to be looking at it from the super conscious magnetic mind perspective as
Mm.
well as having that is like you know I can see a lot more of what's going down, you know.
Mm.
Um, and it's powerful. I just
Yeah.
want to like yeah share, man, and just
Yes.
get this out. But I've just been in a bit of hibernation mode. But I've just been like getting my focus on, you know, and flipping. But it's coming together, man. It's coming together nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Wow. Awesome.
So you're having
Oh, very happy for
some
you, Joe.
breakthroughs, eh, Joe?
Uh,
Sorry.
You're
What?
having some. It sounds like you're having some breakthroughs.
Yeah, definitely. No, I know. Yeah, it's magical, man. It's magical what happens. And that's why it's like in the Course of Miracles as well. It's like it's not about like making it happen. It's just allowing it to come through you. You know.
Yeah, like
But
being the end result, like experiencing it, so that the synchronicities present themselves.
yeah, seeing them, being aware of them, like you know. But I've just been drilling in the basics. You know, feel good now, feel better and better.
Yes,
100% responsibility. Know the score. Know what you want in. Know what to focus on, and then just
yes.
fucking realizing we can have anything and everything we want. You know,
Hmm.
knowing you know we can manifest our dreams at turbo speed. Um. So yeah. So I've just been like releasing like money blocks as well that I might have, like things that I might think about money that might be, you know, repelling rather than aligning. So yeah, it's all powerful. I can feel something big coming, you know.
Awesome.
I can feel something big coming. But it's good to talk with you guys, man. Just like guys that can just like I can just open up like this because yeah, I've missed you guys, man, and I've been yeah, just. But I think
it's you.
it's good. it's been good,
Yeah.
and like, but this is powerful, this call, to be with you guys in this mastermind space. So
Grateful
yeah,
to
man.
grateful to have you with us, Joe.
Brilliant. Wow.
Yeah, no, I'm grateful to be here, guys.
I just wanted to say, Joe, you said in the beginning you've been coming more into your heart.
Mm.
You've always been in your heart. When I first met you
Oh
at
yeah.
Lisa and Kevin's event, I could well feel it, you in your heart. You've always been there.
Yeah, yeah, no, that's it. I think it's yeah, it's just like last couple of years not being in a relationship that's been that healthy wise, mentally, emotionally. So like kind of um yeah. But obviously I was using it all to like propeller to growth. But like a big thing was, yeah, like, but that's it. When I'm in that mode, when I'm in that frequency, that vibration, when you see me, when you first met me, because like we were doing something, we were in Liverpool, man. My mate just ran this little event with some like meditation and that. So I decided to do Wim Hof. We did Wim Hof. I like put Wim Hof on, yeah, and then we did some music. I started rapping.
Mm.
And yeah, but that's it. But like, I was thinking back to it. I was nervous before, like, and like a lot of it, it's just I get into it, and then that's it. That's my natural state. But I can overthink, I can get pulled into what I don't want, and the loss. But I'm aware of that now. So as soon as I see it and start feeling it, then then it's like, right, cool. Let's focus now. Bring the focus back to the peace, to the courage, to like the image um, of what we're creating. But then as well, yeah, I don't feel like I was been taking that much action,
Mm.
um, like I'd like to be. But I think it's all good, man, because it's not all about action at all. Like, do you know what I mean, even minimal action. But I've been just literally like on Lionsgate, like literally split from my missus, and it was it like, do you know, my heart got shut down because I was like kind of hating, and like that's not normal for me, but like obviously because I know what we hate we become, and like, but I didn't, there was resent, and there was a lot of like hurt, and I just only realized last week like that obviously I hadn't forgiven her. I hadn't forgiven the situation. And obviously I was just harming myself. And like obviously when we don't forgive, or when we're focusing on what we're losing, I can tune out of the heart.
Mm.
Do you
Mhm.
know myself?
Oh, yeah.
But then that's good, that's fire, because obviously then I can relate, because I know it's always back to the heart, back to the heart. But from it, like I've come out like way flipping like stronger, and like clearer and focused. So without it, it's just knowing that like the crazy stuff, it's all for our, it's all for divinity. It's all divinity in emotion. That's right. Alison's in the ocean. Let's go.
Good morning,
Wow,
Alison.
supernova is here.
Yeah.
Greetings, Alison.
Greetings,
Joe, it's
Earthlings.
so good to hear your voice.
Bless you. Bless. So good to hear your voice too.
How are you?
Yeah, man. We blessed. We
Good.
blessed. I've just been giving these guys the catch up, man. It's like,
I'm sorry I missed it.
Oh, I think it'll be on the replay.
Oh, good. I will listen then.
Yay.
Oh shit! I didn't realize this was being recorded. Oh
Oh yeah.
man,
We
it's
got
not
you.
just being recorded; it's
Is that?
live.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
it's live.
Alison.
Yeah.
So your
Blessed to be
positivity is now out in the world.
That's
here.
evolution, man.
Joe, I can edit it if we need to. So just let me know.
Oh, bless you, bless you. Now let it out, man. It's all good.
But people would have to listen to it, so you're all right.
Awesome.
No, but that's it. No, literally, like, obviously, just by being here, do you know what I mean? Even if no one's necessarily listening to it on there right now, it is transmitting, broadcasting out the cosmos and back. You
Mhm.
know, the things that we unlock here. It's, I mean, it's affecting. It's power is massive, especially with
Yeah.
like the beautiful mastermind energy. It's wow.
Yes.
So trust me, people can hear it, people can feel it, and you know,
Yep.
just blessed. It's going down, Alison. It's going down. What's been going on with you, Alison? Are you well?
I'm good. Thank you, Joe.
So has this call been going on like all the time, or has it just restarted again?
Oh my
No, Jesse's been in this process now for, I'd say, getting close to 2 years, and it's a daily
Seriously, Jess,
thing.
you been on
So
it every day?
week.
yeah, Jesse's does this every single day, and
Oh,
anyone can come in and pop in or pop out whenever you like. And he's rebranded to Fireside Daily because, well, why don't I allow you, Jesse, to share that if you like.
Yeah, keep going, Will. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So you know how all throughout history, Joe, people gather around the fire. Like before there was electricity, people would gather around the fire in the evening and in the morning and have a chat, right? We'd share stories and connect. And so that's kind of what this is about. It's
I
like,
like that.
yeah. And so like everything you shared, like you came to the fireside, you've shared your heart. And that's the gift of this group, this possibility,
Yep.
this opportunity, this expansion of awareness. And not only is it a gift that Jesse is giving to us, but he is also, by doing this for 2 years now, demonstrating what's possible.
Yep.
And that
Yes.
we could even pay it forward by creating our own fireside chats or groups or whatever, where people, just gives people that safe space to share from their heart without judgment, and just have that experience of being in your heart and expressing your authentic true self in a safe space. And if there is judgment, obviously, people may not be permitted to return if they're going to be trolls or bullies or anything like that. Obviously it's not a space for that.
Mm-hmm.
But mutual respect and kindness, and there's values here, right? So yeah, that's kind of what it's about.
Yeah, I love that. I
And it
love
gives a
that.
great
That's
start to the
beautiful.
day. And hey, if you're in UK, you could always even start something like this up, just like a daily morning ritual kind of thing, where you start to mastermind with like-minded people.
Yeah, yeah. No,
It starts the
definitely,
day out
definitely.
beautifully, man. I tell you, it's really created a shift in me, being here every day now for the past couple of weeks. Because when I first came in, when I first showed up, I was down. I was kind of downright in a depression and a funk, and all of you guys helped lift me up by just being here and sharing what you've shared to raise me up. So I'm grateful for that. Now it's like I want to give back too, So hey, Annette.
Good morning, Annette.
Morning, Annette.
So I'd like to add to what Will has said, Joe, because for quite a while, two people in the group that live in Denmark have been wanting to have a piece of land so that they can have fireside chats. And that's been in the field, as it were, for, I'd say, the last 9 months. And then Will came along and the magic kind of happened, and that everybody realized that that's what this was all about.
Wow.
So that's, for me,
Oh,
that was what was really beautiful about this. So now we've just got to get that piece of land.
Mm. or do like a little fireside in our backyard with a little propane, one of those fake fires.
Sounds
Fireball.
dangerous. Sounds dangerous.
It's in our imagination, so it is there.
I would rather do it with wood than with propane.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. The laws are changing here in Canada because of all the forest fires.
Mm.
So it's getting harder and harder to actually have wood fires now.
Especially BC way, right?
Oh yeah, you got it. It.
It's really bad. So awful.
Yeah. But it's like I went out and me and my wife had a visit with a buddy, and we went down to the river, and we didn't we didn't bring firewood, but my wife actually started a little fire on her iPhone. Like she played one of those videos with a fire, and she got that going, and it actually created the atmosphere, and we had a great conversation, and it's a really connected conversation for probably a good couple hours as the sun set and it got dark. So it is possible to do it even like virtually and or live, if you set it up maybe with a tripod, you could even do these virtually, like, yeah, kind of like we're doing here, I guess.
Yeah. Wow, that's beautiful, man. That's magical how it's unfolded and you've come to
But it wouldn't
that
have happened.
realization and you've flipped it up. And no, I'm feeling it, man. Feeling the love, and that's amazing, man. This is it. Coming into a space, not feeling on top of the world, and just like automatically just aligning into the divine thing, and to have that intention, and that space for that to unravel is
Brilliant.
is brilliant.
Hi, Juliet.
Hi, Juliet.
Juliet.
So Joe, you were very much part of this process for a long time last year,
Yeah.
right?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So
Of
this
course.
belongs to you as well.
Oh
Absolutely.
yeah, no, thank you. No, exactly. No, I feel like I'm home.
Yeah.
Feel home with
Welcome
you
home,
guys,
Joe.
man.
Welcome
Literally,
home,
yeah,
man.
we put a lot of that's it. It's like I've just been on a little. It's like I just popped out,
Mhm.
Went on a little journey.
Yeah, you went on an
Yes,
adventure.
yeah, and that's it, man. So, but
Big
yeah,
adventure.
like obviously, yeah, I've been. Yeah, I just kind of like fell out of the routine, didn't I?
You scattered.
You
Yeah.
But
exactly.
it's perfect, man. It's come back in perfect timing now. I'm in like a fire
Yeah.
space, and yeah,
Yes,
man, like this is it
yes,
now.
that's right. You had really, really important thing to do.
Now we
Yeah.
have new stories for the fireside. Well,
Oh, we got stories. We got. Do you know what it is? Because actually, I think it was after like I went on that holiday in it to Spain, and then like I not really like properly come back.
Well,
Oh.
because then you started your music course,
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
right?
That didn't carry on, but it's all good. Like I learned lots, had fun.
Good.
And you've
That
been
was
doing a lot
important.
with binaural beats also.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's all going down.
Are you still
Yeah.
creating videos on like the social medias with your music, Joe?
Not really, not as much. I've
Okay.
not released anything recently, but I'm gonna come back with a bang, you know.
Yeah.
But like,
Get into that creative flow kind of thing, eh? Like get into your heart and then just start let it flowing or allow it to flow kind of thing.
exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah, definitely music. Doing some music. I'm just gonna get on the live streams, man. But that's it. Even just because obviously I can just overcome. I can make it a bit. Do you know what I mean? It's just keeping it simple. You know what I mean? Even just like just focusing on feeling good. Do you know what I mean? Feeling happy, feeling blessed. You know, and then we can go deeper when's required. But yeah, just getting a space like this going on.
Mm.
You know, just doing it. Now's the time. Yeah, I've
So
just been. Yeah,
let
go on,
me
brother.
let me ask you a question, just as an overall observation of ourself. Does it serve us to keep our passions and purpose silent?
Mm. No.
No,
No.
Why do we act like it is?
because we can thought
Where
somebody else might steal the idea.
yeah, and it's kind of like for me, it's like, what are you afraid of? You know, why are you so afraid of sharing this, sharing your gifts and your talents, you know, online with the world? And it's just like, oh, I'm afraid of being judged and attacked and um, trolled and bullied and blah blah blah. And where's the focus? So it's kind of you know, when you ask the right question, it kind of takes you on a journey of questions. And when you dive into it, you start to realize the underlying structure of you know, I learned the underlying structure of my thinking
Yes.
and what's really going on, like where the focus really is. It's like, hey, I want to create
Yes.
something cool, but where am I actually focused? Well, I'm focused on the worry and the fear of others judging me rather than actually on the creation. You know, whereas if I was focused on the end result, the actions would be both
Yes.
enjoyable, pleasurable, and intuitive. And I would just go for it because I'm in that creative flow of doing what I love.
And could there be trolls in that?
No,
Oh yeah, of course. But like
no, that
what
can't because
matters?
you're not attached to the trolls, so they can't attach
Yeah,
to you.
yeah.
Right.
I
And
think
what's important?
Even
Someone
flying airport,
else's
they think they are right. They're right to have their opinion. It has nothing
yeah,
to do with you.
yeah, exactly. And that's that what they think is none of my business.
Yeah.
yeah. I think
That's their own
if we
stuff.
focus on yeah, if we focus on the human race, you know, to be of service for the human race, you know, then we will automatically get away from the rat race. Because all the fear, all that lack of limitation come from the rat race.
Right.
Doesn't
Yeah.
even matter. Doesn't even matter if you win the rat race. You'll still be a rat.
You're still a rat. Yeah.
Uh, I'm seeing it around in a situation I'm in, but it's related to money,
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
it's to carve out the biggest piece for me. Me, meaning like me, like I see my tendency to it, but then I also see it in my partners. see the tendency, and it's like, oh, I want to take what's mine, and it's like, oh, like the world works this way, so we say we need to work this way too. And I question it. It's like I question the automatic is why do we automatically make more than someone like the
Mm-hmm.
next person in line? Why? In a worldwide distribution, right? I can't
Mm-hmm.
deliver it all. So if I'm going to give somebody a smaller territory, I'm also giving them a smaller piece of my pie. So it doesn't like, yes, I understand that's how capital has worked, but are we happy with how that's working?
Nope, nope. It created all this poverty, and suffering and starvation and all caused
But
all
but do you
caused by global rat race.
but do you see, as long as I get more of it, right, then that doesn't matter.
Do you need more?
Yeah.
Great
Do we
question.
need
It's
more
like
war?
really,
Yeah.
like look, it's like we get as long as we get a small piece of a lot of rivers, I'm fine paying one river a lot.
Hmm?
It's like, it's like we're looking at it like it's needs to be equal, and it's like no, it's like we have worldwide rivers. They only have one river.
Mm. Yes.
So if you had $20 to split up, how would you split it? You have the right for the $20, but you need help to get to that last mile to find the customer, to do all the customer work, deliver it. Like that's a big chunk. While my chunk, I'm just passing it through.
Yeah. Mhm.
Out of $20, what's that worth?
Yeah. Well, and the thing is, if you want to grow, if there is if you put $1 in and it spits $1 out, then you could put a portion of that, the profits, the proceeds, into generating more clients by doing that in whatever
Right,
proven
great,
system,
great
grows
idea.
the
Oh,
community.
wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Will. That's a great idea.
Just thinking like a marketer, that's all.
It
And when
is.
people like equal partners who get an equal trade, they will do far better work.
That's what I believe that too. I believe that too. I think there's something in the energy of it is if they know they're getting more than me, like that's a whole different situation.
Yeah.
And look, this is the argument I come against is they say, look, the market doesn't do that. And I say, I know. I said, I don't want to be like the market.
It's like
I
if
don't want
you,
to be like everyone else. In all reality, I want to do what they're not doing. And that's everything that I look at is like, what are they missing? Because that's what I want to do. Now, Joe, you said some amazing things this morning that were in the sense of like we have this calling, we have this urge. I can't even put words to it, but it's like it's always there. And as we put attention on it and grow it, it morphs, it evolves. And it's like we never forget where we stopped it until we stop going for it. there's this urge of something, right? And our whole imagination makes up what this something should look like. And we try it and we say, oh, no, not that. Oh, but here, boom. And do you see how just because we engaged with it, it opened up different avenues, different ways it would be. And it's like, that is the journey. And we judge that as like, I heard your like I heard the singing thing that you this singing thing. It was like, oh, like yeah, that had its place, but it was like it didn't turn out like I thought. And it's like, but it's that step took you to something else.
Mm.
We love to judge our steps, but that judging it doesn't do any good.
No, we just bring ourselves down.
Don't bring me down, down, down,
Well, yeah, I had
down,
that
down.
song too.
I don't know the lyrics, but I know it's ELO. Anyways,
Jeff Lynne.
it goes the old music brain. Sorry for interrupting.
And Jesse, when you think about that $20, well, by giving away or spending 10, you might, at the same time that you would make 20, sell for 60, which would be 30 off, but you'll still get 10 more by tripling your outcome.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it's like we want to work together to grow to stretch that $20.
Yeah.
Money is a renewable resource.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And help is renewable. If you think about it, that's all we're doing is we're offering help, and we just use currency to make it easy to transact.
Mm.
Could you imagine how hard it would be for us to work together if I only had like horseshoes and you had eggs? That was the
Bartering.
Chickens don't
currency.
use horseshoes.
That's right. Like there was no way to be fair. So that is why currency was invented, aka money. But I like currency because money, too often people think of money as currency, which it is part of. But money is so other categories. Like I include money is it's help, it's service, right? It's providing something in return for. It's an exchange. It's a transaction. It's only used in that, yet we entangle it all together as one.
Oh man, now I got that song in my head. Don't bring me down. Woo.
All right, so let's say that we're wrapping up this hour, and then we have the opportunity to open a new hour.
Okay.
What do we want to close this session, this last hour with, and what do we want to open with? That's the
Can I
space for everyone.
can I can I share something that I just did a little framework to make it as simple as possible for what we were talking based on what you were talking about, and it comes down to promote, produce, and then profit. So it's just it's like a 3-step framework. So you're when you promote, you're you're promoting through your message, and then you make an offer, and people either buy or they don't. And if they do buy, then you produce, you deliver the product, the experience, and
produce satisfaction, or like really produce
yeah,
satisfaction,
there you
which
go.
is the outcome.
Satisfaction. Thank you. Satisfaction. And then profit. You take some of the profit,
Mhm.
and you roll that back into the promotion.
Yeah.
And then it becomes a machine. It becomes a system of, so you just keep you repeat the framework. So throw some profit back into promotion, message and offer, and then produce, deliver it. And the focus is on customer satisfaction, delivering value, delivering great service, producing things based on the feedback of your clients. And then, your profits will increase as you refine that system. And then you just roll the profits back in, and it's a never ending cycle and loop. And, obviously it can become very complex by having different roles in place. And it's all based on the foundation of leadership, of who is really steering the boat to keep it on course. And it could be a partnership where you split 50-50, or you could take that $20 and have a contractual agreement with a partner. And let's say there's just two people that start this process, and you could have a contractual agreement saying, we're going to put 50% of the profits back into promotion, and then we'll personally keep $5 each, and we can accordingly hire based on that kind of thing. So you could just have a formula, have a framework, and a proven system that works and creates a business that people love and that you love, and that really delivers massive value to everyone involved. And that's kind of my framework. Not kind of, that is my framework I just created.
Thank you, Will.
Yeah.
I like that. It was like passion. It was like a formula for passion, right?
Hey.
Promote, produce, profit. Promote, produce, profit.
The passion business.
Our passion.
Passion.
You call it, or your purpose, like whatever. It's like all the same.
Yeah.
Fire.
I've got that fire.
That fire's smoking now, man. The fire's smoking. Yo, Ralphie. Yo, Ralphie's in the house. Yo, Ralphie, do you want to say hi to my mates?
Hi.
Hey.
Hello.
Yes.
Do you know what? Do you know Ralphie? Yeah, he's a
No.
massive. He's a massive fire fan. He wants to have a bonfire tonight. We're gonna do it tonight, aren't we, Ralphie? Yeah, we're gonna have a fire.
Fun.
Yeah, Ralphie's loving it. My little munchkin, man.
Oh, that's cool. Is that your son, Joe?
Yeah, that's my son.
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know you had more than one child.
Yeah, no, I've got 3 children.
You got 3 children. Wow. You're
Yeah,
a busy man.
That's right, man. Nah, blessed, man, blessed.
Papa Joe.
That's it, mate. Papa Joe in the house. Oh yeah, no, that's it, man. Big framework there. That's it. Nice and simple, clear, focused. Yeah, man, loving it. Blessed to be here with you guys.
Thanks, Joe. Good to be with you.
I'm drawing the framework right now, and I'm gonna take a picture of it, and I'll share it in the chat so you can kind of get a visual of it.
Perfect. What's going on with Annette? Hello, Annette.
Hi there. I had some cheese in my mouth. I couldn't answer right away.
Oh, yeah. Always nibbling. Nibbling at the back.
I hope it wasn't cottage cheese.
No.
Got the big piece.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, yes. Good morning. It's been quite
Good
interesting.
morning.
Just being silent and just listening. Good.
Do you have a word for us this morning?
Rest.
Hmm. I know the meaning of that one for you. Thank you.
As I sit here and I said that, I'm smiling. And I'm thinking to myself, excuse me, why am I smiling when I say that word? I think it's because of the accomplishments that I've had for myself in the last few days. Now it's just time to rest and reflect on that.
R&R.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sometimes our creations need room. They need space. They need ability to grow. And sometimes I find it's like I want to stay with it longer, like keep my attention, keep working on it, right? When it's like, no, it's time for that to rest. And I get that message sometimes, and then it's like, okay, well, that means I've got to pick up one of my other ones. So which one's ready now? And sometimes I just sometimes you can sit in that for a while, waiting for the next one to be ready.
Yes, because sometimes we put in a lot of energy,
Mhm.
physical energy, mental, emotional energies.
For like 9 months in the invisible, thinking, imagining, creating, dreaming of it, so that just a few moments it creates itself, like the act to bring it to the doing aspect shows up. I think of Allison's move as an example, right? 9 months to prepare for the move, but then when the quote moving happens, it was like quick. That's the part we see was all the moving trucks moving the boxes, right? And I mean, depends on how far back do you want to take the busyness, uh, and how far forward you want to take it. That's a wonderful metaphor, Ned. I'm going to shut up now.
You left out the other part. The other part is landing on the other side in the chaos
Yeah, well, yeah,
and
right.
starting to have to sort through everything all over again.
Yes, yes.
That's the thing with new beginnings. It's normally a messy end.
Yeah, and also a demonstration of if you can't let go of something when you need to, you're going to have to let go of it again at another time.
Some point, right? You got to face it again.
Yeah.
If you don't learn your lesson, you're eventually going to learn it.
Yeah. It's your choice.
It's your choice.
I have felt very blessed. Very, 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 very blessed.
100% agreement, Allison.
But there's times we don't.
Yeah. Like 2 weeks ago, suffering, right? Suffering. Sometimes you could define a marriage like that. I've got a ring, but it's a suffer ring rather than joyful, connected, loving experience. It's a suffering. Nope.
Look at a ring.
Time to
And,
shift that viewpoint.
Sometimes you're going down it, but on the other side you'll be going up.
Yeah.
Oh,
And like,
Mike,
what am I projecting? If I'm going to be responsible, 100% responsible, what am I projecting? What am I creating? What is my focus? What lens am I looking through? Am I projecting that onto my spouse? Or am I being who I choose to be, to show up, to create a beautiful marital union, or whatever it might be, a business partner, a business relationship, whatever it might be? Or am I saying, or am I playing the victim?
I think for for me, Will, in your in your sharing now, what I've experienced, especially this year, is that the sweetest spot is actually when you can have all that chaos and despair around you, but you have got something inside of yourself that just goes, okay, that's where it is now. And you just watch that wave. It can be very scary at times. You kind of feel like you're at the edge of an abyss, which doesn't feel like a creative black hole. But my lesson has been when you go into that and you sit with it, something shifts. And it's that shift, as Joe was talking earlier, it's not just in you. You really do begin to shift what's around you.
Yes.
You don't always have evidence for it.
And it's time. It takes time for the growth to show up in reality. But it does show up because it's Fibonacci sequence. It has to manifest. It just does. That's the laws of the universe.
That's right. Yeah.
Time for sowing, time for reaping.
I'm so sorry, Chi. Could you please say what you said again?
Yeah, I was just saying that there's a time for sowing and time for reaping.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Beautiful.
Okay, I got my framework drawn up. It's not the greatest drawing, but it's just a quick kind of one-off. And I will share it in the chat here for you guys. And yeah. And as always, I'll ask for feedback. And if there's anything that could be tweaked a little bit to make this framework a little more practical, where it actually produces a result, please let me know. I'll make them even more simplified one because it's a little wordy.
What?
Thank you, Will. I like it.
Oh, thanks. Oh, and I forgot to put something in the center there. Oh, I know what the center is. There's
Well,
just like just like our group name. Of course, we know what's at the center. I'll take another picture.
That looks really cool, Will.
Oh, thanks, Mona.
You're welcome.
Morning, Mona.
Good morning, Mona.
Morning, Mona.
Good morning, Allison. Good morning, Jesse.
Morning,
Looks like
Mona.
we got a big group.
Morning, Mona.
Morning, Heinz.
Good morning, Mona.
Good morning, Annette.
There we go.
Hey Mona, you're right, big
Morning,
love.
T. Hey, Ian.
Morning, Mona. Hello.
Hey, Joe.
Howdy, you right?
Yeah, the center is I, business I love. And so when you're in your passion, when you're in your heart-centered creator, you're creating the business you love. And people will connect with that passion and they will be drawn to it because you love it. And it will touch something in their hearts as well when it's driven by passion, purpose. The profit really is just a result. That's the end result. And so you promote with
it's
passion.
it's a consequence.
Yeah, it's cause and effect, right? So when you promote and produce with passion and purpose, profit is the result.
Will follow.
Yeah.
Maybe now profit. We so often we just connect profit to money.
Yeah,
To
and it could
finance.
it could show up in many other ways.
That's right.
And really, when you're in the center at your core, when you're giving from your heart, which is really the core of it all, it will produce a result, whether it is profit or not in profit, you will get a result. But if you're just trying to force something, power versus force, instead of being in your heart and using the power of your heart, if you're just analytically taking that head oriented approach and putting out fires, yada yada, we know what the result of that is. It's a struggle and it's a fight. It's like pushing spaghetti uphill.
Yeah, and when we focus on be of service, the other will follow.
Yeah, it's like around the fireside, we speak and we listen. That is the only difference.
And we listen to each other and we listen to nature, which is the silence. Right?
And we listen to ourselves.
Yes.
So the ego, the unconscious, and the superconscious, high conscious truth would be another. Yeah, they're the nature. There's where I'll call nature.
I'm going to read you this because I have profit in there twice.
It's a mental preparation. We're taking care of ourselves and each other mentally.
So, Will, I see your skill, gift, and passion. So thank you for sharing it. It is good, just as you share it.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Jesse. Because profits, I guess, are the end result of profit is the means, it's the fuel that dumps the fuel on the fire of your passion and your purpose, which keeps the cycle going, which buys you the necessary time and energy and resources to promote your message and offer, and then produce by delivering satisfaction and experiences for people, and then get feedback yada yada, right? And then that profit that it spits out, whether it's in the form of energy from your clients that just fills your cup, and in the form of a monetary, then you can engineer that monetary, celebrate it, and then celebrate it with your clients, celebrate with your business partners and your business, and engineer that formula to keep this system going to produce greater impact, because it's a business you love. It's about giving, it's about serving, it's about making the world a better place. And it's easy to say, and it's another thing to do and be.
Interesting. You say it's another thing to do and be. So what came to me when you said to do is like with a fire, as it's burning, you decide, are you going to put another log on the fire, or do you have to add some kindling to get that fire going again before you can put that log on the fire?
Yeah. It's like, what's the kindling? What's the wood? The kindling might be a little more capital, or the wood might be receiving feedback from clients, and then tweaking and adjusting things accordingly so it works better for them, for your customers, refining your systems, your products, your services, your experiences, so that they have greater breakthroughs in whatever result that they're purchasing from you. And that stoking that wood on that metaphorical wood will just keep the fires burning and going, and obviously the promotion is a part of it.
And if you put garbage on that fire, it'll burn.
Yeah.
But it's a mess.
It might also repel people.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm sure we all have plenty of stories of that, where we see how not to do it.
So we're never aware of what we do. Like, that's what being aware is. Aware is what is. Like, aware of what is. So Will, with this creation of yours, and like the energy running through it, what is it you need?
I got the passion, got the purpose. It's pretty much message and offer, and then produce like the product is kind of where I'm at. It's just get really clear on my message and my offer, and start delivering that, and then I could produce it.
Gotcha. I was asking more of like from your pattern. What is your pattern need?
My pattern requires being in the correct structure, being in the creative orientation, and either clearing any resistance or just effing doing it regardless of the resistance, because then the result will happen.
Other listeners, so thank you, Will. Just to like hang out listen for a while. Other listeners, what are you hearing from this speaking?
Yes.
I'm hearing it's a resistance to the feedback.
Thank you. Mine is I get a yearning to see me.
Oh, awesome.
Anyone else?
Thank you.
Yeah, I would agree with you, Jesse.
Thank you. Anyone lost?
So how I got the resistance to the feedback is because everything is being planned, but it's has to be perfect in order to start it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be an idea to start. And so if everything is perfect, then the feedback would reflect how perfect it is.
Mm.
It would also take the adventure of the journey out of it too. If it were perfect.
Thanks for shining a light on the insanity, Mona.
Thank you. Thank you, Mona. Thank you. Thank you, Annette. Thank you, Jesse. Wanting
So
to be
Will,
seen.
I'll ask you again, like what like what is if we just reflect on the call or like the last 20 minutes, it's like, oh, what, like all that whole speaking, Will speaking, what
Yeah.
was it from the depths of you?
It was well, based on the feedback, what I'm seeing as far as the structure is um, um, basically the structure is like not enough, not capable,
Mm.
and not perfect.
Who told you that?
Chris Duncan. No, it's just based on the underlying structure, like the psychological structure, right? The psychological tension that's kind of holding me back from doing the actions that I would just love to do.
So if it's those and that's what you're feeling, how, like, what are you doing about it then?
Jesse, I think he's already started. He's created a vision board this morning.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Annette. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
He got
I
into the first
actually,
one. Awareness.
you know,
Awareness.
and in
You
answer to
got
your
it.
question, Jesse, just if I could share this, in answer to your question, what have I been doing? Is I've actually been getting, I've been making this like more or less my chief aim and getting so obsessed with creating frameworks that I can produce my content from that it's firing up this fire inside me where I just want to share it. I want to get back into action and just do it because it's burning. It's a flame inside. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing.
But something is holding you back. Yeah. It's
Oh, it's always
I sense, I
it's
sense
always, and
fear.
it only ever has been fear.
It's fear. Yeah. So what steps is there to take, to cast away fear?
Mm.
You have to trust the process. You have to love yourself, trust yourself, and
What's the breakthrough,
trusting
eh?
there's something higher than yourself. That it would all be good.
Beautiful.
Trust. You know what I
Yeah.
get too, Chi, is thank you very much for that. Is I also get like trust divine timing
Mm.
and take action or
Yeah.
trust.
You're the only one who's holding yourself back.
Yes. And
But you're good, brother.
do the intuitive action that I'm receiving. Because
You have so much to give.
I know there's actions that I can do, and it's just a matter of doing them now.
It feels like you are doing it, Will, but you want to be at the harvest state and you're still at the growth state.
Exactly. Yeah. Thank
You
you.
can't make plants grow fast, but it doesn't work that way. The same with life. Everything has its own timing.
Oh,
We,
Hans,
we
I
just
Guys,
love that feedback. And I love cheesecake as well.
so one of my super bots is causing miracles, right? And one of the questions I asked it, right, was how to manifest a miracle in simple steps. I could break it down to you, yeah. I think you're gonna like it. So step one. Do you want to hear it?
Yes, please, Joe.
yes, please.
I'm glad this
The
is being
first
recorded.
Step one. You're gonna love this though, because it's just perfect. This is divine timing because it literally says align with divine will.
What?
Well, you got it there, Will.
So
Wow.
exactly, the first step is to recognize that miracles are not personal achievements, but alignments with the will of God. I'm not adding this in, by the way. When you ask for a miracle, you are not asking for something outside of yourself or beyond your reach. Instead, you are affirming a truth that is already present. The Course teaches that by joining your will with God's, you are assured that your request will be granted because it follows divine law. What you are asking must be given. Yeah. Number two, trust in the power of faith. All right. Miracles begin with faith. You must trust that you are asking for what you're asking for is possible, even if it seems beyond your current understanding. The Course emphasizes that a miracle often starts with faith because it requires the mind to be ready to conceive of something it cannot yet see or fully comprehend. The miracle is taken first on faith because to ask for it implies the mind has been made ready to conceive of what it cannot see and does not understand. Faith is the gateway to experiencing the unseen reality of miracles. Right.
Yes. Yes, it
Step
is.
3, affirm your worthiness. Key
Yeah.
principle is to know your worth and claim your divine right to miracles. The Course
Yes.
reminds you to frequently affirm, I am entitled to miracles. I'm entitled to miracles. I'm entitled to miracles. Hey, I'm entitled to miracles.
Yes.
This statement is not about arrogance, but a deep acknowledgement of your true nature as a being
Yes.
created in love. By
Yes.
affirming
Yes.
your worthiness, you open yourself to receive the miracles without resistance or doubt. Yeah?
Yes.
Boom. Step 4. We're nearly there.
Yeah.
Step back and let divine guidance lead. Woo!
Yes.
Oh,
Miracles
yeah.
occur when you allow divine guidance to take over. Instead of trying to control the outcome or figure out the details, the Course urges you to step back and let Him lead the way. This act of surrender allows the higher intelligence of the Holy Spirit to
Oh, yeah.
rise, to direct your actions and thoughts, creating space for the miracle to manifest in ways you might not have anticipated.
Wow.
Woo!
Wow, Joe.
Wow. Thank you so
Step
much.
5. Let's go,
Ooh.
man. Don't worry, guys. I'll help you make all your own bots.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Step 5, focus on healing and forgiveness. This is big. This is what reminded me to be letting, because I want forgiving. I had a lot of resentment, but miracles are deeply connected to healing and forgiveness. When you shift your perception from judgment to forgiveness, we're talking about judgment, yeah. Forgive them for they do not know. Yeah, you clear the way for the miracles. So forgiveness is clearing the way for the miracles, right? The Course teaches that all healing stems from recognizing the error in perception and choosing to correct it by affirming the truth. The miracle is always a denial of this error and an affirmation of the truth. By forgiving yourself and others, you remove the blocks that prevent you from experiencing the miracles. Right. Release attachment to time and space. Step 6. Miracles transcend the normal limitations of time and space. The Course explains that miracles are not bound by the physical laws of the world.
Wow.
The
Yes,
ordinary
yes.
considerations of time and space do not apply. When you perform a miracle, I will arrange both time and space to adjust it. Trust that the universe will rearrange itself to accommodate the miracle and release the need to control when or how it will happen. Step 7, repeat and reaffirm. Finally, miracles require consistent practice. So remind yourself throughout the day of the truths you are learning. By frequently reaffirming your entitlement to miracles and aligning with divine guidance, you keep your mind open and receptive. Our shorter practice periods will be frequent and will also be devoted to a reminder of a simple fact. I am entitled to miracles. This repetition strengthens your faith and helps you stay connected to the miraculous mindset. So to summarize, align with divine will. Understand that miracles follow God's law. Trust in faith, believe in the possibility of miracles even if you don't fully comprehend it. Affirm your worthiness, step back and surrender. Focus on healing and forgiveness. Release time and space and repeat.
Wow.
And then just to wrap it up, I got it to hit me with 10 of the most profoundest one-liner principles it can bring out, So there is no order of difficulty in miracles. All miracles are equally possible and equally powerful, Miracles occur naturally as expressions of love. Love is the true source of all miracles. Miracles are habits and should be involuntary. The miracle abolishes the need for lower order concerns. Healing is the correction of perception. Love needs no invitation. Seek first the kingdom of heaven. Sin is an error to be corrected, not punished. Sin is a misperception that can be healed through forgiveness. I am entitled to miracles, to have peace, teach peace, to learn it. Ding ding.
Wow.
Yep.
Is that from your book, Joe?
Is this from my book?
Something.
Yeah, well,
That's
this
an
is the book
AI.
that's coming. This book's coming into fruition now. I'm telling you.
Nice.
Wow,
But
wow, wow.
literally, like that. Though that is just like that's just an output from this bot that I've created. I was just literally asked it these questions, and I put in the Course of Miracles book into the knowledge base.
Wow.
So now I'm like,
Amazing.
but I've done that with multiple books. But that's just, but the Course in Miracles is just fire, man, isn't it? Come on. But I can send that over to you, man. I'll literally send it to you now, so
Sure.
you've got that to read over. But that's nothing, man. That's the tip of the iceberg, and
Really.
like it's just magical miracles. I'll put it in the chat.
And
Oh no, I'll put it in the messenger chat.
so the next thing too is like,
So miracles, man.
how do
Bring them
we
on.
integrate that? Do we integrate that like through practicing those steps?
Yeah, that's a great question. Like literally, I've probably gone into that on the next prompt. I've got 10 liners. I got synthesis of the book. Because I did get I've got practices,
Oh, awesome.
things to be done. You can just ask
Thank you,
whatever
Joe.
you want. I can give you, I can set you up so you can just ask whatever questions you want, man. It literally does anything.
Okay.
Apparently, it's like,
is that like did you base this off a chat GBT kind of thing? Is it running on that
yeah, it's through this app you can access, and basically you can. It's called POE, and you can go in there and literally you create a bot. You tell it how to act. You tell it the way you want it to be. Giving your outputs and stuff. But then you can add in documents into the knowledge base. So your own specific documents. So like, for example, for that, like I've put in that book, so whatever, like you can put up to like 10 documents in, and it can basically like instantaneously comprehend and analyze and, like comprehend that knowledge, and then you
Wow.
can literally, ask it whatever you want from it. I've made flipping board games, albums, flipping music, flipping offers, like businesses, like flipping crazy, man. Like it's just limitless. I've got like specific bots in like different areas. But yeah, just literally for that, I can get you set up so you can literally. And yet it works with, you can choose like whether it's ChatGPT or all the other different AI things. It's a choice, but like some of them perform better. So like that was actually an output through ChatGPT 4, but it's basically intertwining with whatever knowledge you put in there.
Wow.
So it's just absolute magic, man. I could just literally, I've got so many different, yeah. He's mad, man. He's blessed. He's blessed.
There we go.
Um.
Based
So
on
yeah,
what you shared there, Joe?
I can guide you through it all, man. It's all really easy, man.
Cool. Yeah, and based on what you shared there, I basically created that framework based on what Heinz and you shared, and the group shared here.
Exactly. So do you know one of the things it came up with? Yeah, was like, I was like, give me some next level things, yeah, and it was
Yeah.
like, let no idle and foolish thoughts enter to disturb the holy mind of the Son of God, yeah. So guard your mind from trivial and negative thoughts to maintain peace. So I said, right, expand on that, yeah. So then it was like, this is like a bit of a practice. So to guard your mind from idle or foolish thoughts and maintain the holy mind of the Son of God, the course offers several practical steps rooted in mindfulness, discipline, and spiritual alignment. So, one, frequent short reminders. One of the most effective ways is to keep your mind focused is through frequent short reminders of spiritual truth. The course suggests repeating affirmations such as, I am not a body, I am free, for I am still as God created me. Throughout the day, this practice helps center the mind on truth, preventing idle or negative thoughts from taking hold. You can even set an interval aiming to remind yourself of the truth every 10 minutes, as suggested in some exercises. So yeah, but he goes into it, man, using the affirmations, mind discipline, relaxation, daily practice in the morning and evening, surrendering thoughts to the Holy Spirit, hourly remembrance of God, letting go of guilt. Boom.
Thank you, Joe.
Yeah.
Have a nice day, Ellison.
I'm still here.
Oh, you're still here? Okay.
No, it was Ian who left.
Oh, it's Ian. Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Guys, I'm gonna have to rumble this jungle, yeah.
Thanks, Joe. Great
Have a
to
blessed
be
day,
with
Joe.
you, man.
Rumble this jungle. That's awesome. Have fun, Joe. Thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
so
the
much, Joe.
miracles
I love
and
you
the
guys.
feedback.
Right. Speak soon, man. Anytime, hit me up in the chat, all right?
Big
Thanks,
thanks,
Take care.
Joe.
Yeah,
Love
I
you
was
guys.
actually I was going
Go
to
on.
type in the chat that I'm leaving as well. I got to go out of town. I just realized the time and I got to go. It
Okay.
was great
Drive
space.
safe,
Bye.
Thank
Annette.
you. Bye
Thanks,
bye.
Annette. Bye.
Big love.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Love.
See you guys. Wow. That was amazing.
All right. So who all wants a miracle in their life?
Well, who doesn't?
Who could use a miracle today?
Yes.
It's okay.
Yes. Yes, and
How well do you forgive?
yeah, exactly. Forgive. That's part of it. That's part of it.
We can create miracles instead of waiting for miracles.
Right. That's right. Gee, what a good, it's like the miracle habit.
You are the miracle.
Exactly.
Who am I taking this from?
Zuccarelli, Zuccare,
Hang on. ZUCC.
Are.
You are the miracle. And
Life-
forgiveness
life
is the key.
Well, life is a miracle.
Yeah.
Being alive.
Yes.
I mean, you think of everything that our bodies consist of, and that we do literally have evidence of stardust in our bodies.
Yes. All matter is created from stars. Or produced, like all elements, eh?
Will you say a couple of words for me?
Oh, just like words.
No, I'll tell you which ones to say.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know exactly. I thought I knew.
Try it again.
I don't know. I actually don't. I'll try it again. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Do, 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 do.
I don't know. I don't know.
Now put something of importance in front of it, like of what you're trying to solve. What would you name that situation?
Something of importance in front of what I'm trying to solve.
Just something that's important that you're in right now. It's like you want an end result of.
Like basically name the result.
Mm-hmm.
Happy marriage.
Wonderful. Now say I don't know.
I don't know.
What's the sense you get?
That my so-called best thinking got me here
Wonderful.
because I thought I knew.
Yep. We don't have to try so hard.
Yeah. And there still is practical steps that can be done or taken or whatever, or given.
There has to be.
Let's say, yeah. There's still actions to generate the result.
What came to me after Jesse's question was, so what would be the miracle for you in that?
Ooh.
And go small, go tiny. And you don't have to speak to it if you don't need to. But think about that.
Thank you, Allison. Wow. You know what I got was from the I don't know, I got stop trying. Just be. Just be it.
Mm-hmm.
Just stop trying to be it and just be it.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't miracle really? Isn't it when we mirroring our true self, our love to the world?
That's so beautiful, G.
Just be.
Yes, I heard
And
in the
from
word, miracle is like mirror,
Call it in.
mirroring.
And the being leads to the doing, leads to the miracle.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If you took it simple with happy marriage, well, being happy and laughing. Okay, what's stopping you from doing that together?
Yeah. The doy. Oh
Yeah.
man. Thank you.
Sometimes there's an ocean between what stops there's an ocean that needs to be crossed for the together to happen.
And that ocean can be filled with waves.
Yeah, but by crossing it, you get stronger and you get more experienced.
Very true, Heinz. Very true.
Yeah.
By avoiding it, you don't increase your strength or your growth.
Exactly.
So all of that for this little breakthrough.
Wow.
All
Thank
for you, Will. All for you, Will.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Thank you guys. Thank you. And I hope that serves you all as well. There's something about being in the hot seat that helps serve and create breakthroughs for others. So thank you for allowing me this space to share.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for the feedback. Hello. Be do miracle.
Yeah.
Like that's massive. That's the framework. Be, then do. Miracle is the result. Stop trying. Just be.
Yeah.
Just be
And
it.
like
you are the miracle.
And like Joe or the AI said, stop putting it into time. It exists outside time.
Yep.
The miracle is already there. It's just a matter of time for it to show up.
It's in the field.
Yeah.
I just get to move to it now.
It's selected, projected, expected, and collected.
Like thinking about a woman that's 3 weeks pregnant. Imagine that little thing inside her. It can grow to a fully child. That when the child comes out, it can grow to a fully sized man or woman. Just takes time.
I'm learning to think differently. And I'm noticing that the more I see the frameworks, I'm actually seeing the structure of reality. The more I draw them, the more I visualize them, the more I affirm them in my own mind. And I'm a kinesthetic learner. So by drawing them out, I'm actually creating the neural pathways in my brain and creating the memory, the structure the memory of these frameworks. And then the more the memory gets reaffirmed with, oh, this is what I do. This is who I be. I be this. And then I do these actions that are in alignment with that being, and it spits out a result. It spits out a miracle. So a result really is a miracle. It's not even being fixated on the result. It's fixated on the being. And then the doing is natural. And then the miracle is just the foregone conclusion. It's just going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Breakthrough. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
So to
First
say it
step
another
is-
way, you're focusing on the 99% power leverage of being rather than the 1% of doing.
Mm.
Mm.
And
So
that's what. Sorry, Jesse.
everyone's trying to change that 1%. In fact, that's nothing. I'd rather change the 99%.
Mm.
What I was going to say is that 99% is so much, there's so much of it that is part of preparation. That's exactly as Heinz was saying. That's the pregnancy.
Yeah. The invisible. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The growing part.
Yep.
Mm.
Yep. The parts we don't see. And that's all that was today was, all right, well, here, Will, thank you for being open to seeing this.
Yes.
Mm.
Where's the power? Is it in the being or the doing?
First step is to choose a change, and then you got to be the change.
Mm-hmm.
We cannot repeating the same thing and expect a different result.
Yep. And so, Will, now do you see the importance of the choosing the word?
Which
The
way
being
is
is like the being is like farming miracles. The doing is just repeating. So you planted a couple of miracles today. Now it's time to let them grow.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I could do that. Yeah, it's like I planted, Apollos watered, but God kept making it grow. To quote scripture.
So I'm going to
But when
mention
we
something.
change, and sorry,
No, Chi, go.
no, yeah, okay, short one, yeah. I lost it.
I'm
Sorry,
so
go ahead.
sorry. No, that happens to me too. I'm so sorry. Did it not come back yet?
No.
It's gone. Okay. Okay, so there's a neuroscientist, psychologist who is a psychiatrist. His name is Dan Siegel, and he has this anagram related to change. And it says the word faces, and it stands for flexibility, adaptability, coherence, energized, or I like to say expansion. And then the S is the stable. And what came to me this morning now was the stability is the being.
Wow.
And that is why Jesse says 99% is about the being. If you have if you've got a creative structure, you really need a stable anchor. And that anchor is you. It's your being. It's not your
Yeah.
doing.
Being willing to learn and grow.
Yeah, and being all that you are, right? Everything
Mhm.
that we are.
Yeah. Yes.
And that's where that beautiful word alignment is, is so critical. If you're out of alignment, your structure is going to wobble. If you're in alignment, you can giggle as much as you want. It stays stable.
Can you share what the faces Enneagram stands for again, Allison? I'm just going to make a note.
The F is for flexibility.
Thank you.
The A is for adaptability. The C is for coherence. And for me, that coherence is again everything that we are. It's the connection of the body, mind, heart, and the energetic field, which is superconscious consciousness. That's the coherence. And you could say that that's the alignment also, right?
Yeah.
Then the E is for energized, or Jesse's word I love, expansion. And then the S is for stability.
I love how it's got like ability in so many of in a bunch of those words. That's cool.
So if you were looking at someone, how would you say they are doing, and how would you say like separate their being? And it's the same way we judge people. There's your shortcut. What do we so it is what we judge is showing, like we're either judging their doing or we're judging their being. So we already see it, we just aren't, we already do it, but we're just not aware we're doing it.
Judgment holds back from the miracle. It's the
Without a doubt.
restrainer. It's the shackles. It's the prison. Judgment.
And so you ask, it's like, well, how many people have you forgiven in your life?
Yeah.
That's as many miracles as happens, and that's why we hold miracles as such a rare occurrence.
Yeah. Judgment is the restraint that prevents the miracles, or the miracle. Forgiveness is the key to unlocking miracle. Wow. Okay, that just flowed out.
Forgive itself is such an interesting word, isn't it?
Yeah. It's for you to give.
And I also think about the for part as FORE, so it's before.
So when you're forgiving others, how do you rank yourself in the forgiveness?
Sorry,
for like self-forgiveness.
Well,
Wow. Thank you, Mona. That's a beautiful question. Self-forgiveness, self, and then others' forgiveness. Because it really all starts within the self.
Number one is you become aware of it.
Exactly,
Yeah,
Heinz.
what you can do about it.
It's the awareness, right?
So there's
Yeah.
the egocentric, like the self-forgiveness, and then there's the I can't think of what the centric is, but it's like other people, and then there's like the world, like the I just can't think of the word, and then there's the cosmocentric.
And they're all connected.
Yes, it all starts here now within. And God is ultimately leading us all back to that, to cosmocentric forgiveness. And what is forgiveness, eh?
It's a choice.
Like if you're kind of to define it.
And letting go.
The choice
Yes.
is and instead of no.
Nice one, Heinz.
Yes, and letting go. Yes, and real ease and flow. Release, real ease and flow.
So it's like if we forgive resentments. Resentments. Oof. Well, what are resentments? Unfulfilled expectations.
We resent them. And if we're full of them,
do you see, like, resentments are in the current moment, but they're from the past when we had an expectation that didn't go the way we wanted it to. We had to blame something. We blame ourselves, Mona, a lot of the time. Sometimes we're able to blame others. Those are resentments. We accumulate those because we don't forgive. But any moment in time, you can forgive them, let them go, and never accumulate them again.
They go, they disappear from your field.
Yeah. Well, integrate, right? Become part of the soil.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here, what you do is you release the charge.
Yes. Good one, Jess.
The trigger, the grab, it's the things that have us do our automatics, even though we want so badly to do something else.
Claiming your own energy instead of wasting it and stuff that you can't do anything about anyway. Normally, everything you forgive is in the past. So you're choosing to let go of the past and be in the present.
you know how I see it is like, remember the Choose Your Own Adventure books?
Sure do.
Like your life is like your story that you're making up. And you always come to these crossroads. Like every day is a crossroad. And you get to make a choice. And there's always choice. So it's like, do I blame? Do I stay stuck in the past, or do I release the past and forgive to create a new timeline adventure?
Oh, guys, this has been a very powerful morning. Thank you so much. Have a
Thank you,
great
Alison.
day, guys.
Thank you, Allison. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Have a blessed day.
Bye, Allison.
Have a great day. Wow. Wow. What an amazing morning, guys.
When you see your life as a movie, you're the one who writing the script.
Exactly. You're the writer and the director.
Yeah, you can choose to write your own story. How you're the hero in your own hero's journey.
Yes.
So the sky is the limit. Aim high. I see you have so much will to give to the world.
So much will, did you say?
Yeah, too. Yeah, you have the will, the power, the willpower.
Willpower. Willpower. Will has the power. Will has the power.
It's I'm grateful for learning from you, brother.
Oh, you too, Chi. Every time you share is just a profound, deep, heart-centered share. I just love it. Love it so much. Love it all. Thank you, Jesse, and Heinz, and Joe, and Allison, and Annette, and Ona, and like everyone. Thank you, Chi.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. And she's finding his voice.
Yes.
Thank you, Jesse. Again. Yeah, man, you really took me to open me up and allow my voice to be expressed. So thank you.
Great being with each of you, starting the day as we gather. We know we're going to do that. We gather. We don't know what we're going to break through, but then we take it and we scatter. So it's like to scatter love, lighter and brighter.
Yeah.
Thank you for all the breakthroughs, guys. And the feedback. I just appreciate it so much. Appreciate you all. Thank you.
Been a real expensive.
You guys have a great day, and until next time.
Let's go have some fun now. Let's have more fun. Bye, guys.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye all.
Have a good day, everybody.
Bye,
and a
Mona.
good weekend.